We follow a very simple three-step process. The first step is where we do the detection using our sensors that come in the shape of a camera. That's where we detect objects in different use cases in space. We send then the images to the AI level, where our engine, the OmniQ's engine, does the identification of these objects. And then we create automatic actions that come in the shape of apps. And the apps are different depending, again, on the use case.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Shai Lustgarten. He is the CEO of OmniQ. And Shai, it's good to see you. How are you?
Thank you. Good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, excited to learn a bit more about what you're doing at the company. Before we get into sort of some recent news you've had out, maybe talk a bit about the company to everyone who are unfamiliar with it.
Great. Well, OmniQ is a company that creates automation using AI machine vision technology. We designed algorithms that can actually identify and detect objects in space. This is what we call our engine, the OmniQ's engine. And we were using that technology to create a machine vision solution to automate manual processes, to take away the touch of a man out of different processes, and this way create complete automation as a machine-to-machine solution. And we have 9 patents on our technology. We follow a very simple three-step process. The first step is where we do the detection using our sensors that come in the shape of a camera. That's where we detect objects in different use cases in space. We send then the images to the AI level, where our engine, the OmniQ's engine, does the identification of these objects. And then we create automatic actions that come in the shape of apps. And the apps are different depending, again, on the use case.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about the use case. What sort of sectors are you dealing with as far as this technology is concerned?
So that's exactly what we love, and that's how we see the scalability of OmniQ, because we started from one sector, and then suddenly you see that this platform is really equivalent to, I mean, really practical, and we're able to use it and penetrate additional sectors very quickly with it. One would be the public safety market, where we took our sensors, put it simply at an intersection in a municipality, and very small city. And there, what happens is exactly same thing as when you wake up in the morning, you open your laptop and you see a black screen, you turn on the computer, and that's when you start managing. That's the same thing that happens when we deploy our systems. And the chief of police, for example, that uses our system in municipality, it's a product we call Q Shield. When you turn it on, you start seeing what's going on in your city. Because exactly after we deploy our sensors, the cameras, and put it in an intersection, we start detecting all the vehicles that pass through these our sensors in this intersection, millions of events. But the machine vision, the computer vision capability, allows you to really analyze each vehicle.
So as you mentioned, you open up a laptop when you get there in the morning, and the sensors have been sort of reading the images, while you're not watching it, and then that's where the AI takes over. Is that how it works?
Yeah, the AI takes over, where in real time we do the vehicle identification, all the vehicles that pass through that intersection through our sensors, and then we can tell and create notifications and alert in less than a second to the police officers, and tell them where they can find stolen vehicles, where they can find Amber Alerts, Silver Alerts, and Q Shield, our product, actually had solved a missing person investigation, had solved Silver Alerts, and also simple things like if the vehicle is registered or not, insured or not insured, and create automatic actions like issuing citations, etc. So this is one practical use case that changes the lives of municipalities and create public safety.
Yeah. Shai, you just had a news release out talking about a collaboration with NEC. Tell me a bit about that, and how their technology really fits seamlessly with your technology.
NEC we're very proud of this project. NEC are a huge company organization that is responsible for different solutions, federal solutions. And what they needed us to do is to actually use our technology to provide to them the right images for them to do facial recognition, etc. So we are capturing images from inside a vehicle, which is very difficult to penetrate windshields, different type of windshields in every vehicle. And this is how we capture the images of people, passengers or drivers, doesn't matter where they sit in the vehicle. And then we send that into the AI level and allow them, after we process the images, we allow them to actually create the automatic actions and show if that person is wanted for whatever reason or not.
Yeah. How do you get around the privacy part of this? Because I'm sure you get asked that question quite a bit.
So the use cases we use our technology are ones that are uh, not not exposing us to anything like that. And if they do, like with facial recognition, etc., then we work with partners that it's actually their responsibility.
Okay. Let's talk about the road ahead. Give me some thoughts on what your job will be for the next, into the rest of 2024 and into 2025. What are the key moments for the company we should be looking at?
So till now, what we did is we focused on the technology, creating the engine and making sure we have 9 patents to protect our technology and started using it in different use cases, practical use cases. That's why we call it practical AI that actually change the lives of people. And we penetrated 4 markets. And now, like public safety is one of them, the safe cities, the different other traffic management use cases, we use our technology. We created the ability to scale up to the company to different revenue lines, etc. And what we're seeing now is the scalability happening. What we see now is a turnaround from the company for the company from being a one-time sale that supported before the R&D development now to be a recurring company, recurring revenue stream, which is very
Mhm.
significant for us, and also profitability. We're starting to see the profitability in the bottom line. So going forward, we're going to see extreme revenue growth from the scalability opportunity. We're going to see the profitability and also the recurring revenue.
Well, it's going to be exciting times for sure. We look forward to following the story. Shai, thank you so much. Great to meet you and fascinating technology. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. There's Shai Lustgarten. He is the CEO of OmniQ.